But there's basically Facebook, MySpace, and then nothing. So it isn't like there are 200 companies that you can go draw on. You could put LinkedIn in the conversation. Not quite a social network, but as a emerging company since 9/11, LinkedIn, even though it started in 1999, is like it's a more grown-up company that is kind of hot in its own way. So when I would typically talk about social networking, the first thing I would do to make everybody comfortable is I'd say, talk to me about what social networks you're part of. I'll do it with 500 people, and I'll say, how many people are on Facebook? And it used to be, spotty. Now you go, everybody. Okay, who's on LinkedIn? And I'll get 3/4 of the crowd. I'll say, who does anything on LinkedIn except for link to other people? Immediately, like everyone puts their hand out. Like, it's like, do I want to link to somebody or not? Yeah, okay, I'll link, but I don't know what it is, right? And then I'll tell a story about the fact that I was with a group and talking about it, and somebody said I'm on Club Penguin. And I'm like, what's Club Penguin? And it's a social network for young kids, right? And then someone else says, oh, I'm on Webkinz. Network, and Webkinz is another network, and she said, I have a crazy story to tell you, that I have a 7 and a 9-year-old, and did I talk to you about this at some point? Right. So the 7 and 9-year-old, they adopt a pig and they take care of the pig. Yeah. Well, the 7 and 9-year-old lose interest, and this woman for the last 6 months has been going on every day and feeding the pig and making sure it goes to the bathroom and doing all this stuff. And I said, so if you take this in a bigger context, this is kind of like what we're doing with social networks right now. We don't even know why we're going to the social networks we're going to. So I'll get everyone to laugh and to kind of experience that. And I'll say, okay, let's go take a look. You guys are all a part of Facebook, for example, and you'd be surprised, as soon as you get over a certain age, no one is on Facebook, right? So even though the article says there are lots of people over 40 or over 50 on Facebook, I just had a focus group in for eons, and I said, so tell me about your Facebook experience. 8 women, not one was on Facebook, right? And the average age somewhere around 50, 52, 56. So one of the challenges here is that everyone's talking about social networking, but there's a lot of people that aren't even having their first experience on social networking.